Yeah, I know. I know you read the title. I know you clicked on it, but just before you crucify me, just let me explain. All right, let me explain. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Retro Hoop Collectibles. And yes, you did read the intro, the thumbnail and the title correctly. I am going to send a card to PSA to be serviced. I'm very careful about how I said that. So, listen, before we get into any of that, right? I've been wanting to kind of. There's been a lot of new subscribers and things like that to the channel. I haven't talked about this in a while. So when I send this card off to get serviced from PSA, it will be in a PSA case. And when it comes back, the first thing that I'm doing with that card is going to be wanting to display this card, because this card's a very special card. Now, because of that, when it comes back, the first thing that's going to happen is it's going to go right into one of these cases right here. Now, if you guys aren't familiar, as several of you are, but if you're not, this case is made by collect3dprints.com. The link is in the description if you guys want to check it out. It's pretty simple. This is for SGC. So this is an SGC case. I have a SGC slab right here. It's a pretty simple process. It's nothing too crazy, but it's an ingenious design. Okay, so take this. This has a little kick out thing, but put your card in there, snap it in, okay? Hold it in there, and then it has this little kind of kick out thing. Now that kick out thing is probably the most important part about all this, because what it allows you to do is it allows you to put your slabs on display. It's pretty simple, okay? And make them for all kinds of stuff. Here's one for PSA, okay? Here's one in the HGA, the new HGA horizontal slabs, okay? So make them for all kinds of stuff. But the coolest thing that he has right now, those of you that may or may not be familiar with Slab Mag, okay? It's kind of the new way to protect your cards. If you are familiar with Slab Mags, then you know that a Slab Mag is typically, here's what it looks like, okay? So it's a two-piece kind of clamshell type deal. And it's made for protecting graded cards. I mean, it's the namesake, right? Slab. It's a slab mag. It protects your graded cards. Now, this is kind of how it goes, right? It's just encases your graded cards, okay? And then it provides UV protection and additional protection to your slab. But originally, slab mags were only for graded cards. And so my brother has a collaboration currently with Slab Mag, where he designed a special insert that goes into the Slab Mag itself. So if you don't have a graded card, my brother sells these inserts on the website as well, that you put the insert in there, and then you can take a card that maybe was a card that you got straight from Panini, or a card that you don't want to have graded, and it fits right into the Slab Mag and allows you to use it and have it provide the same protection that you would get in a graded card, except now you can do it in a card that has a one-touch. So you can buy all this stuff, the shelf display cases, as well as the mag inserts and the slab mags as well. He has them on his website. Again, this is my brother's company. I don't own any of it or have any affiliation other than the affiliate link down below. So if you guys are interested in any of this kind of stuff, he also sells one touches for like very, very reasonable. I think he probably might have the best prices on one touch cases on the website. So just click the link below. It's down at the bottom if you guys want to pick up any of this stuff, and then just go support. So moving on to what I'm doing now. You guys know I have my issues with PSA, right? I have problems with the way that they run their business, and more importantly, some of the issues that they've had recently with communication and things like that. However, as I've said before in the past, I do believe that every grading company has their core competencies. Now, you guys know that SGC is my favorite company of all time to send cards to be graded. Okay. I feel like when it comes to grading, they are the best. When it comes to their turnaround times and customer service, they are absolutely the best. And their pricing at the moment is the cheapest. But, however, what I need to do, or what I need, or the service that I requires a different type of core competency where where turnaround time, price, and things like that don't really matter too much. And also, in this particular instance, the PSA label design actually kind of coincides with what I want to do. So, story time. You guys know that on the Sunday night live streams that we do, when I give away boxes, blaster boxes, mega boxes, and stuff like that, I will ask the winner if they would like to donate all of the base and, just some of the base cards. And usually I'll ship out, rookies, hits, and things like that. And so far we've got 100% donation rate. So what I do with all those donations is put them in individual bags, little team bags, about 30 to 35 cards per team bag. And then I donate them to our local schools, okay, for teachers to give out for good behavior and whatnot. So one of our viewers said, "Hey man, I'm a teacher here in California. Shout out to my boy Birdie. He said, "Hey, I'm a teacher out here in California. If you got any that you could spare, send them my way because I give away cards. However, I am only limited to the cards that I have, which are all like 80s and 90s, and these kids have no idea who any of these guys are. So not a problem. Retro Hoops to the rescue. I send him a whole box just like that of cards, and in return, I completely unsolicited, he sends me this card here. Now, this is a base NBA Hoops. It's from 1995, so it's 94-95 or 95-96. It's Rudy Tomjanovich. Okay, and if those of you know who Rudy Tomjanovich is, he was the coach of the Houston Rockets when we won our back-to-back championships. Goes down in history as having one of the best sayings I've ever heard a coach say, and that is, "Do not underestimate the heart of a champion." He said that after we came back to win our second championship back-to-back. It's autographed. Okay, obviously it's not official because it wasn't, the Skybox at the time. I don't think they were doing autographs. They might have been doing autographics, but that might not have been until like 98, 99. So anyway, I want to not only have this card authenticated, that is in fact Rudy Tomjanovich's signature. Not to say that Birdie says he got it autographed personally, but I do want to protect it, authenticate it, and display it. Okay, so that being said, I feel that when it comes to authentication, PSA is the best. I mean, you could argue BGS. I just don't like BGS's slabs. They're a little too chunky. But when it comes to authenticating signatures, I like their guarantee. And I think that's their core competency. They're the best in the business when it comes to having signatures authenticated. That's just my opinion. And once again, it goes back to this idea, right, that these grading companies have their core competencies. They have their reasons why you would send a card over to a particular grading company. And I feel like as a whole, as a hobby, we really need to get away from this idea that I am only this company, I am only that company, I am only that company. You're going to go to HGA if you want a custom designed slab. Okay? This is double feature Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, okay, in a horizontal. This is a horizontal card and a horizontal slab. No other company's offering this. I love this look, right? I have the same look for my Hakeem Olajuwon, Scottie Pippen. These look amazing. Are they worth a ton of money? No, but they display beautifully, and that's why I went to HGA. Okay, because when it comes to displaying your cards, HGA has the best labels. Okay, when I want a good grade, I want a solid grade on my cards, I want to know exactly how it measures up in terms of grade is concerned, I go to SGC. When I want an autograph authenticated and have some sort of guarantee on that authentication, PSA, hands down. I really have no reason to send anything to BGS, to be honest with you guys, but I really think we just need to stop and take a moment and step away from this idea that we have to go to a certain company or we have to stick to a certain company no matter what. And I feel like that hurts the hobby more than anything when we don't kind of broaden our horizon at least, or be open-minded to the fact that another company other than PSA can come in and be just as competent, if not better, in a certain aspect of the hobby. And I think the more that we do that, the better off we'll be. So, I know a bunch of people were like, man, you said you would never ever go. And you know what? I may have said that in like some like cynical tirade or some rant that I was going on. But the fact of the matter is, when the dust settles and you look at everything, each company has its core competencies. And for this particular card, the slab is not going to be that bad in terms of design, right? It's got some red in there. It's going to look decent, especially when I put it in a red Collect 3D Prints case. Okay, it's going to look pretty good. And then also, I just want to display it. This is Rudy T. This is the guy that brought 2 championships to my city. So there you have it. That is why I'm sending this card off to PSA. And I really don't care about the timing. The timeline, it is what it is. I might just, matter of fact, I might even just pay the $50, or I might pay for an expedited service. Who knows? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments about what I said about keeping an open mind on different grading companies. Is that something that you guys are willing to do? Or are you just heels in the sand, heels in the dirt, PSA all the way, or SGC all the way, or HGA all the way? You may be. I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I thought about getting this graded, but grading it would kind of be nonsense, in my opinion. I really just want it authenticated. But anyway, am I committing a sin, guys? Is this blasphemy? Y'all let me know down in the comments. Anyway, as always, I love y'all. Peace.